So we have some very exciting news today. Would you like to
Hi. It's breakfast time. It's our wedding anniversary. It's our ceremony anniversary.
Ceremony anniversary.
Yes. And today has been 7 days since we started incubating some eggs. So that means today we can candle them, which if you don't know what candling is, it's when you take a flashlight, et voila, and you put the egg, you turn the flashlight on, and you go to a dark spot, and you take the egg you've been incubating and you put it on top of the flashlight to look inside to see if there has been any development in the egg. So we were given some eggs by someone locally and also an incubator to borrow.
Really lovely couple.
Yeah, really, really nice, lovely people. And so we started incubating. The ones we have in there right now are duck. And they also gave us some possibly fertilized chicken eggs. So we'll try those next, but they wouldn't all fit in the incubator at once. So we're trying the duck ones first. It's been 1 week. We will candle them, see if there's any development, see if we're gonna have any little, maybe some baby duckies hatching out. We'll see. And if not, then we'll move on to the chicken eggs. But today is the day we get to see whether anything's happening in there.
Let's get candling. So this is the incubator we've been using. The English folks let us borrow. So far it's doing its job.
And we're in our little kitchen closet right now. That's why it's dark and I'm using the flashlight because we don't have the lights turned on so that we can candle them. So.
And yes, the temperature setting is different from what you would do.
Yes.
Just because this isn't exactly a precise machine, so we have a thermometer, or a digital thermometer inside that's giving the actual temperature in the interior.
Yes. If I'm remembering correctly, 37.5 is the temperature that you're supposed to incubate eggs at, 37.5 Celsius. However, as Scott said, it's not actually 39.1 in there. We have a separate thermometer that is more accurate, and it's reading at the correct temperature and the correct humidity. So that is why the number looks higher than you would expect. It's actually not that high.
Let's be inside.
Our little ducky eggs. And you will notice I made some little markings on them. Those were to help us keep track to make sure they were being turned, because you do have to turn them multiple times a day. This machine does say it turns them, but I don't know how well it does, so we've also been additionally, we have been additionally manually turning them upside down or flipping them over so that they really do get full rotation. But now it's time to check them out.
Let's see.
I
choose you.
Okay. Oh. Can you see this? So this is looking, this is looking hopeful. So you can see, first of all, you can see this half. Also, we have a curious cat coming in. Hang on. Okay. If you were just looking at this half, you would see it looks like there's nothing in there, right? This would say no development. However, when you turn it to this side, this is where it starts to get optimistic, because you see how much space the former yolk is taking up in the egg. And if you look really carefully, can you see the veins on that?
Yeah, it's showing up. It's faint, but yeah, there we go.
That veining shows that there is development happening in there. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. We got some development. We're gonna have baby ducks.
Quack, quack.
Oh, you can even, oh yeah.
Oh, there is movement.
You can see movement. It might be the heart or something developing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Yeah, you can see the movement on camera.
Oh yeah. It's catching it. Oh, there's a lot of movement.
Oh my goodness, these babies. This is so exciting. Oh, okay, we have to check the rest. We have at least one success right now. All right, egg number 2.
Okay, quite a bit of veining. Try and show up a little better on the camera.
Also looking optimistic. I can see some here that you might not be able to see, but there is some veining here. Yep, you can see it. That is good. That is good. Possible baby. What?
I think I'm catching some movement in there too. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I need to look up a little bit more about the duck stages of development. Is the movement that we're seeing right now, is that a heartbeat maybe? I don't know. I'm curious. I need to look that up, but.
Yeah, because what, I think incubation time's about 21 days?
28 days
28,
for ducks.
that's right, 21
yeah.
for chickens.
Chickens
for
are
ducks.
21 days and ducks are 28. They have slightly different requirements, so if you've incubated chicken eggs but not ducks, make sure you look up the requirements. We've never incubated either. This is a first time adventure for us, but we did some research on how you're supposed to do it. So here we are. Yay, number 2 looks like a success. Let's look at
a lot of movement in there.
Okay, let's look at the next one. All right, egg number 3. I am seeing some veining. It's a little fainter than the others, but we are seeing some. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh,
Good.
very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. Looks good. Number 3 is good so far. Right, egg number 4. Also looking good. That might be our heart there. Do you see that? There was movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, don't quote me. This might not be a heart. I haven't looked it up yet, but
yeah, 2 little things moving back and forth.
there's movement in there for sure, and veining. So number 4 is a success so far. And unfortunately, you know, just because there's development right now does not mean they'll make it all the way to hatching. Usually you don't get a 100% hatch rate. That's just the reality, unfortunately, of incubating. Probably not all of them will make it. But so far, we're 4 for 4 on development, at least. All right. Yep. Another one, number 5. Looks good. We have some veining. And some movement. Yep. Veining and movement on number 5. Number 6. Also looking good. I
Seeing
see
some movement.
Yep.
And some veining.
Some veining, yep. 6 for 6 so far. This is really exciting. And number 7. I think that's a success. We see some veins. The yolk is definitely taking up a lot of the egg right now. Yep, we see veining. This is awesome. 7 for 7 on development. We had no idea if they were going to develop or not. So this is an awesome anniversary present. I'm so excited. We have development on 7 out of 7 duck eggs. This is so awesome.
Yeah, that is an awesome little surprise.
I was so worried that we would not get development because ducks are notorious. Oh, red squirrel. I'm Doug. Squirrel. Yeah, I was really worried because from what I read, duck eggs are a lot harder to incubate than chickens. They're a little more sensitive and a little bit harder to hatch out. Obviously, we haven't actually hatched them yet, so who knows how that will go. Cross our fingers, we'll do all our research to do everything we can to prepare for that. But yeah, just the fact that we've actually got all 7 of them developing is so exciting. But now, you know what this means.
We have to clear out a old compost pile, or a bunch of compost piles, because that's where we're going to put the chicken coop, back when we were planning on just having chickens. Mm-hmm. And now I have to finish doing that, paint the chicken coop, build the chicken coop, and then get it set for ducks and possibly also chickens.
Yeah, well, we'll have to house them separately.
So
the existing chicken coop might become a duck house instead. We'll see. But yeah, we've got to get their home ready. If they, you know, we've got to start preparing for it if they actually do hatch out. Anyway, we just had to share that very exciting update on the Château farm today. We have some more stuff coming up this weekend, actually. I have a meeting with some other beekeepers tomorrow, so we may or may not have an exciting update about that tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's it. We got to get back to work. We got to get ready for these baby ducks.
Now it's time to build the coop.